clients, I just wanted to make a video for you guys to reference because I feel like there's a lot of information exchanged during the journey kickoff call. Sometimes people feel a little bit overwhelmed, so having it in one concise spot that you can reference and go back to and pause and replay my voice as many times as you want, I think it's helpful. Other coaches before me have done it. It's not something that I thought of, but I thought you might like it. So, in the morning, what I want you to do is go to the bathroom, take off all your clothes, scandalous, and send me a photo, not of you with your clothes off, but on the scale, your toes, just your toes on the scale. Just want to see the number. That's for accountability. It lets me know that you started. I don't show that to anybody. We compare it each week, so every week on that specific day that you start, we're going to look back at the week before, and it's just a benchmark. I really encourage you to take before pictures, even if you don't want to, even if you're embarrassed, you don't like the way you look. That is temporary. We're about to change that, so don't even worry about it. I strongly encourage you to do this. You're going to really want them halfway through your journey, and you're definitely going to want them at the end. So, you want to eat your first fueling within an hour of waking up. If you take thyroid medication, follow your endocrinologist's instructions on that. Some people say 30, 45, an hour, whatever they say. You do want to make sure if you're on thyroid medication that you start your day with a soy-free fueling. There are a lot of options for that. If I haven't tagged you in the post, I will. And then the rest of the day you can eat whichever ones you want. So once you start eating, you're going to set alarms on your phone. You can either use the EatWise app, it's EATWISE, and that will figure out the times for you, or you just do the math yourself. Not my strong point, so I understand if you want to use the EatWise app. But, sorry, my cat is insane. The alarm's on your phone every 2.5 hours. So when you have your first fueling, you just want to map it out every 2.5 hours. Every time the alarm goes off, you're going to eat. So there's going to be 6 eating times in one day. 5 of those times are going to be fuelings, the 5 of the 5 in 1, and one of those times is going to be your lean and green. So let's go over how to make that. Every single day, no matter what, never changes. Your lean and green is going to be 3 servings of vegetables and a protein source. Now, what you pick for your protein is going to determine how much you get. So if you turn to page 18 and 19 in your spiral notebook, you will see that the protein categories are divided into leanest, leaner, and then lean. Yours is going to be on page 18 and 19. This is a different book. So if you choose from the lean category, this is salmon, steak, lean ground beef that is 85 to 94% lean. And then there are some meatless options. If you choose from this category, you get 5 ounces. An important thing that you want to note about your protein and really everything on this program is that you are going to weigh everything the way that you're going to eat it. So don't go to the store and buy a 5-ounce steak, because then when you cook it, it's going to shrink down to 3 ounces and you're not going to have enough. You never, ever, ever want to short yourself on protein. It's super, super important. So make sure you buy enough. A 10-ounce bag of shrimp is going to shrink down to like 6.5 ounces, so it won't be enough. So that's your lean category. Leaner is going to be white chicken breast, basically. Deli turkey that's sliced that comes in the package. It already comes in 6 ounces. Look for the lowest sodium if you can. Other things in this category are some other kinds of fish. Ground turkey that is 95 to 97% lean. You get 6 ounces of this. Like I said, the deli turkey already comes in 6-ounce packages, so that makes it a little bit handy. Leanest. This is going to be a lot of your seafood. So your shrimp, your scallops, your lobster, if you're wealthy. Just kidding. Lobster, crab. A lot of that is on here. Also some meatless options. You get 7 ounces of this. So, like I said, you're always going to weigh your food the way that you're going to eat it. So after you cook your shrimp with the tails off, you are going to weigh them, and it's going to be 7 ounces. 3 vegetable servings, a source of protein. Now, the protein, like I just went over, the amount's going to change. So if you choose from the leanest category, you get 7 ounces. Leaner, you get 6. Lean, you get 5. Okay? So that's a variable component. Another thing that changes, don't get confused, don't lose me. Leaner, you are going to add 1 healthy fat. Leanest, 2 healthy fats. Now, you got a list in your welcome email, and on this list, healthy fats. So, these are all of your options here. Many pages. Yours should be prettier than mine. Mine's all dirty after 5 months. Lots of salad dressings on here. Just my personal recommendation, if you're going to choose a salad dressing as one of your healthy fats, I would choose one that has 2 tablespoons. 1 tablespoon of dressing doesn't get you very far, especially if you're using lettuce as one of your vegetable servings. Use 2 tablespoons. Just trust me on this. Otherwise, you're going to be eating some very dry lettuce. Nobody wants that. So, you're going to add 1 or 2 healthy fats, depending on if you pick from page 18. If you pick from page 19, you're going to get 5 ounces, no healthy fats. Got it? I'm sure that you do. Okay. So, in addition to that, you do have a vegetable conversion guide. So, this is where you're going to get your 3 servings of vegetables from. Now, you will notice that there's a couple columns. This first one is the item. Then this is the variety. But Haley, why is broccoli listed 3 times? Well, client, that's because the variety changes. So, raw broccoli is a different amount than cooked from frozen than cooked from fresh. Okay? I think it has something to do with the water content. Don't quote me on that, but just follow the guide. Ignore quantity. Sorry. Ignore quantity, just cross it out. We don't ever use cups. And the reason for that is, look at broccoli, for example. It's bumpy. Everybody's going to cut it differently. A different amount is going to go in half a cup every single time. So, weight, same every time. 3 servings of vegetables. 1 whole serving of broccoli. 1 whole serving of cauliflower. 1 whole serving of lettuce. Or you can do half servings. A half serving of lettuce. A half serving of broccoli. You know, a half serving of this, 6 half servings, however you want to do it. If you're really good at math, you can get very creative here. I am not. I don't do math in public. So I just stick to 1 serving of each thing. Otherwise, I'm just too confused. So 3 vegetables from the list. If it is not on this list, you cannot eat it. So no beets, carrots, peas, onions, Brussels sprouts. Not right now, not in the weight loss phase. Just trust me on this. We will introduce them later, but not right now. So those are the vegetables. The only other thing that I do want to go over that you are allowed in 1 day besides your 5 fuelings and your 1 lean and green is you get, everybody's favorite thing, 3 condiments. You also got a condiments list. Yours will also be cleaner than this, but 1 day you will aspire to be like me and get your coffee stains and your guacamole and your little scribble scratch. This is my Bible. So back here, lots of different things. You can have sour cream, Laughing Cow cheese. What I want to point out about Laughing Cow cheese, the original is a healthy fat and every other flavor is a condiment. I don't buy the original just because it's too confusing. So I buy every other flavor except the original, and I just know that they're all condiments. The condiments, these are optional. So unlike the healthy fats that you have to add back in if you choose from page 18, the condiments are your choice. You don't have to use them if you're crazy. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to use them. Most people do. You know, it really just adds some variety back in. So we went over healthy fats. We went over vegetables, not using cups, always using your scale. We went over condiments. Very few people in the beginning will get headaches. That's usually just the reduction in the carbohydrates causes you to diurese a little bit, and some of your sodium will go out with that water. Usually pickles, pickle juice, even like a little bit of salt and water usually helps with that. Tylenol, Powerade Zero. while we're talking about Powerade Zero, I do want to touch on the fact that you can really have any zero carb, zero sugar, zero calorie drink on program. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff in those drinks that aren't really that great for you, so I don't recommend them, but I would rather, if you're jonesing for a Coke, just drink a Coke Zero. It's program approved. You're not going to throw yourself out of your fat burning state. So, those are approved, but they don't replace your water. 64 ounces of water a day is the minimum recommended. Up to 100 is the goal. Really good for you, good for your skin, good for your hair, good for your wrinkles that I don't have any of. Just kidding. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. We will go over everything again when we talk. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I can tag you in anything in the Facebook groups. Please use those. They're very, very useful and helpful. And I'm always here if you need me. So I hope that this was helpful. All right. Talk soon.